G'day folks, I'm Mitchell Dale, joined by Martin Lenihan for RLW TV. New South Wales, they have been plunged right back to the depths of 2010. I think that was probably where New South Wales were at their lowest ebb throughout Queensland's 8-year reign. They'd just been beaten 3-0 in the series. There was no end in sight. From there, Ricky Stewart came on board. They started to build a little bit, get the pride back. It's all gone. It's all back to where they were at the lowest moment.
Yeah, look, they feel like they spent 2 years under Laurie Daly putting that pride back in the blue jersey. They spoke about it a lot. Last night, they left it all behind. You can lose an Origin game, that's fine. They were outclassed last night by a brilliant Queensland side, but they turned it up. I'm sorry, you cannot turn it up. Kyrgios, Tank, whatever they did in that second half was simply not good enough, and they have just regressed back, as you said, a few years now. All of the good work that's been done over the last 2 years is gone. They don't even get a chance in 3 weeks to try and turn it around. You can stew on this for 12 months, and you just have to wonder how they hit back from there.
Well, how do they hit back? I'll give you the axe. Who do you get rid of? Who doesn't? Who's not there next year?
Well, I mentioned if they played again in 3 weeks, well, for a start, half of those guys wouldn't play. For me, I think the Ennis Farah thing, they're both reached an age now. I think we've got to move past both of those guys and find a younger hooker. Mitchell Pearce, did you even play Mitch? I'm not sure if he was there at all. He's gone. He's had so many deciders, so many chances, hasn't named up. Hodkinson was always a bit of a controversial choice, played well in the second game. He's gone as well. It's Adam Reynolds for me if he's fit. Will Hopoate, Will, one of the worst ever. You won't be seeing him play Origin again. Look, the other forwards, I think, struggled for an impact, but they really just couldn't get into the game at all. So hard to make a judgment on some of those guys, but there's a few for you to get rid of straight away.
Look, I'll put my hand up. I admit I was one of the last half a dozen Mitchell Pearce fans in New South Wales. I thought coming into the series he was probably the best choice for number 6, but I've got to admit now, as Jonathan Thurston so politely pointed out to him with a few minutes to go, this is his last Origin. He won't be seen there again. They must start again in the halves. Where they go from here, I don't know. Their confidence will be around their boots. They've got 12 months to think about it. I guess the one thing for New South Wales is they can look to the last time a team was just utterly embarrassed at Origin level was the Queensland side in 2000. In 2000, 56-16, New South Wales won. Queensland managed to come back out in 2001 and win the series. So it has been done before.
But Mitch, they had Alfie Langer, the X factor. Let's bring Alfie back from England. Now next year, Joey Johns. Anything, my friend, Joey. The 8th immortal, we might have to call on Joey and pull a rabbit out of our hat because those guys from last night, that's going to live with them for a long time. I'm not sure how they come back.
It's going to be a long 12 months for New South Wales.